Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 4 of the Wrestling Side podcast. And again, I have Brody here with me. Brody, say hi.
Yo, yo, yo.
Now, I'm going to be giving you guys SummerSlam is on August 1st, August 2nd. And so I just thought, Night of Champions is coming up soon. So why don't we just go ahead and give you guys our way too early SummerSlam predictions. Where's my webcam going? All right, so let me go ahead and minimize this for you guys. And then, as you can see, so we're going to go ahead. We have Roman Reigns and Obafemi for the World Heavyweight title. We obviously have Obafemi winning the King of the Ring tournament by defeating Jey Uso and then challenge Roman Reigns for the World Heavyweight Champion at SummerSlam. Thoughts, Brody? Pretty good.
Okay, fine. All right, he had some big balls to call out Roman Reigns, and Roman responded. So, I mean,
Oh, all
he
right.
must have huge ass balls to call out the OTC so he can get smashed. Oh,
All right. Well, enough of that. We have
yeah.
Obafemi making history, but we'll get to that later in the video. But in our next predictions tab, we have the tag. Oh wait, I thought this was a fatal four for a second. The Vision versus the Street Profits for the tag team titles at SummerSlam. They could maybe do this early. Who knows when they plan on doing this? But obviously, I have Obafemi. Or no, what did I get Obafemi from? Buddy, thoughts?
Yeah. I want the Street Profits to win. I'm tired of the
Who doesn't,
Vision.
bro?
They need to get there. They need to get out of there.
Yeah. Oh, let's go in with our next one. We had Blake Monroe and Tiffany Stratton because Tiffany Stratton had a stream with Blake Monroe,
Every time.
and Blake Monroe caked her. That's Blake Monroe put her head in cake, and then I don't know, and then we saw
Ooh.
Blake Monroe on SmackDown writing about tipping in the diary. So we have Blake Monroe and Tiffany Stratton for the United States title. Buddy, thoughts?
Sounds good. Sounds like a good match. The two women that have history, two women have are going to fight for a title. Two women that got blonde hair
All right,
who
that's
look
enough from
like
you.
two Barbies.
Next one,
Yeah.
we have Cody. I don't know. Don't ask why like they're uneven, but Cody Rhodes versus Sami Zayn. This is a tough one. I'm not gonna lie. We either had Cody Rhodes versus Jey Uso or Cody Rhodes versus Sami Zayn. So we just went with Sami Zayn and Cody Rhodes. Mostly because tomorrow on Friday, whatever you're watching this is gonna be uploaded Friday around in the afternoon. So yeah, whenever you're watching this. But Cody versus Sami, because Sami's gonna be in the special guest referee for SmackDown. Brody, thoughts?
Yeah, we got the American Nightmares, the Golden Boy, QB1, ooh, against the ultimate underdog, Sami Zayn. Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay, moving on. We have Io Sky versus Liv Morgan. This is such a tough one to pick because I had Io Sky winning the Queen of the Ring tournament, especially how it was rumored that she was winning the Queen of the Ring tournament. I mean, let me show you guys this thing here. Brody, keep talking, please. Hold on, I'm struggling here. Let me go back to
Yeah,
Sasha.
we can tell you're
Talk
struggling.
about this match, Brody.
Okay, two women that want to fight each other at each other's best. I hope Io wins. I hope Liv Morgan loses, goes back to her daddy to cry, as she usually does with this. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Okay, well, I'm gonna
Yeah, I
stop you
hope.
there because I found there is this article that Io Sky is supposed to win the King of the Ring tournament. But before we get to that, I found this little article right here, or this thing right here, and it says the card of Night of Champions is loaded from top to bottom with Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker in a steel cage, Obafemi versus Jey Uso or Javon Evans, King of the Ring finals, Io Sky versus Charlotte Flair or Liv Morgan, including the Ring finals, and Strickland Williams versus Carmelo Hayes or Ricky Saints for the United States title. Brody,
Yeah,
it's your time to talk, but whatever. But yeah, so Io
let's
Sky and
talk
Liv Morgan for
about
the
it.
title, and let's go. And then this is where we talk about Obafemi and Brock Lesnar have chance to make history right here. With Obafemi entering night one of SummerSlam to retire Brock Lesnar and then going into night two of SummerSlam to beat Roman Reigns for the World Heavyweight Championship, which would be the first. I'm pretty sure that'd be first time in WWE history for that to happen. Brody, thoughts?
Yeah, Obafemi, the ruler, going to
No.
decimate this white country boy and retire him. for good, I guess.
Okay, okay.
All right, that's all I got.
Brody, take this away real quick.
Okay, okay. So we got Penta's over 100-day reign going against Chad Gable. They got history. That's all I got.
Okay, well, I have obviously I also have Penta versus Gable right here. For I don't blank right there. I have Obafemi. Wow, I have Penta versus Chad Gable here because if I think I remember correctly, Penta talked to Chad Gable on Raw saying how Chad Gable will earn his title shot, and I don't know if that's gonna be on Raw next week, if that's gonna be a Night of Champions, if that's gonna be at SummerSlam. It's gonna be soon where Chad Gable gets his opportunity back with the United States title. So yeah. Next, Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair, the Queen, but not the Queen at the same time. But yeah, so obviously Charlotte Flair, from my reasoning, Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley have had beef in the past, so that just makes me put these two together in the ring, battle out for. Maybe not actually, but it could or could not be for the women's undisputed title. Brody.
Yeah, I feel like Rhea would win this match and Charlotte would put her over so she could retain that title.
So you say so Charlotte could put her over so she can retain that title?
Yep.
I think you're tripping, but whatever. Because Charlotte Flair doesn't have a title, but whatever.
No, no,
Um,
no, no. I mean, the other way around.
yeah, okay, I get what you're saying. Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes. This is a tricky one because Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams on SmackDown are gonna have their opportunity to go head to head. Or yeah, did I say Carmelo Hayes and Ricky Saints have the opportunity to go head to head to fight for the United States title championship opportunity? Again, we just saw a tweet on Twitter if it would be a United Champions, but I actually, if Trick Williams retains, then I have him and Carmelo Hayes at SummerSlam. Brody.
I hope Trick Williams retains from a
That's
South
crazy.
Carolina boy to another South Kakalaki boy. I hope he wins and beats Carmelo Hayes or Ricky Saints. One of them two.
I want Carmelo Hayes to win this, but whatever.
Yeah.
There's okay. This is a tricky one because Jey Uso should be on the SummerSlam card whether you like him or not. So we just had him go ahead with LA Knight here because I said there's no other way. I mean, LA Knight has to be on the card as well. So does Jey Uso. So why not just put them in a match together and let them go head to head? And as I'm going through this card, I'm realizing there's no room for Jimmy Uso. I feel like unless you get rid of the OFME and Brock Lesnar, I feel like that's not gonna happen. But Brody, go ahead, take it away.
Yeah. Man event Jey Uso facing LA Knight in an all out battle.
You know what?
And an all out battle.
Uh,
Yeah, and so yeah, LA's been talking crap about the tribal chief. He's gonna get got. He's gonna get his warning shot at
Here's the thing.
SummerSlam.
You could put Jacob Fatu over Jey Uso actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, because wow, Jacob Fatu's got to have a spot on the card as well. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah,
How
yeah,
that's last slide? No, no. This one's a tricky one because Gunther obviously has to be on the SummerSlam card. But who do you put him with? By the time we're filming this, it is 12:24 a.m. So obviously our minds are just aren't working right. But so we just kind of had him go with Voice Keys. I feel like Gunther isn't happy that or I feel like Voice Keys isn't going to be happy that he lost to Gunther a couple of SmackDowns ago. Maybe he still has a grudge for that. So why not just put him with Voice Keys? I feel like, and then to win this match, I feel like I have Voice Keys. There's just no way Gunther wins. Dirty.
yeah. So like you were saying about Royce having beef with Gunther is not gonna win this time, and Royce has got that ability. He has the athleticism to beat Gunther, and I feel like for the story to unfold itself, I feel like Royce is gonna win.
Interesting. Oh, and then this one, Seth Rollins versus CM Punk. So there is going to be, it's either going to be Raw or SmackDown. I can't remember off the top of my head. Where it's going to be in Chicago, and that's CM Punk's like hometown or whatever. So I just kind of feel like CM Punk would return there because he is supposed to have a major part in SummerSlam. It's rumored. So I just have him go head to head with Seth Rollins. You know what I'm saying? Have these two maybe settle out their beef. Maybe you could probably do Extreme Rules here. I feel like maybe not though. Birdie, go ahead, take it away.
Yeah, we got these two people who hate each other's guts. I feel like a good old street fight or dog collar match or whatever. A good old street fight would settle their issues out and end this whole hatred against each other. I feel like CM Punk would beat him.
And Punk would beat
He,
Seth Rollins.
I mean, it's happened the last couple of times.
The
I
last
mean,
couple of
Seth,
times, Seth Rollins cashed in on CM Punk and took the title from him.
yeah, I know.
Well, I feel like I didn't give you guys good enough explanation on who I have winning all these matches. We're gonna go back. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys an explanation on who I have winning all these matches. So obviously Roman Reigns is up with me. It pains me to say this. I feel like Roman Reigns' title reign was too short, but I do have Opafemi beating Roman Reigns here. Birdie, you wanna talk or just stay quiet?
I'll stay quiet.
Nice.
Trying to think.
Um,
Oh, wow. Nah. Yeah, I feel like this is Oba's moment to become world champion by taking out a bigger name opponent.
yeah, but at the same time, it would pain me to see Roman Reigns lose like that.
Yes.
Cause who knows when he's supposed to retire? I feel like, I mean, maybe he retires here in Minneapolis or however you say it, but it would pain. And then obviously for this one, obviously, who doesn't want the Street Profits to win? I feel like nobody likes the Vision being tag team champions here, and yeah, Brody,
Like you, I agree with what you said. That's what I was thinking.
nice. Blake Monroe versus Tiffany Stratton. I feel like since right now they're putting over the big three of NXT, which is Obafemi, Triple Williams, and Javon Evans, maybe they put over Blake Monroe over Tiffany Stratton. Brody,
Yeah, yeah, they might put Blake over, like how they were doing with the rest, like you were saying, with the rest
yeah.
of the NXT people.
But wouldn't this be Tiffany Stratton's first title defense as the U.S. champion?
I think it might be.
Yeah, so at the same time, I feel like Tiffany should win this, and then that would start a longer feud with Blake Monroe and Tiffany Stratton. This one, Cody versus Sammy. The world would go into a big fight and a revolution if Sami Zayn wins this match. And that
Yes,
is the most realistic thing WWE would do, so I have Sami Zayn beating Cody Rhodes for the title. Brody,
same, same. I agree.
that's all you have to say.
I feel like this story would have Jamie finally getting what he wants, and I feel like he's gonna win
Yeah.
and beat Cody.
Well, this one is Liv Morgan versus Io Sky. So here's the thing: Liv Morgan has been champ for over 50 days and has zero defenses, zero, not a single one. So this
Yeah,
would be
exactly.
her first title defense. I'll have Io Sky winning. No. I have Liv Morgan
Same.
retaining. I have Liv Morgan retaining.
I
You got
have
you got Io Sky. You
Liv.
said.
I've lived retaining because somehow she's gonna do something and I know it. She's gonna have Raquel or Roxanne outside of interference, probably like distract EO or the ref, hit her with the Oblivion and bam. One,
Oh,
two,
I thought
three.
that's the most Triple H booking you've ever heard in your life, but we'll move on. Oba Fame Brock Lesnar, Oba Fame, no questions asked, Brody.
Over me.
Yeah, I don't
No
think anyone
questions
needs an
asked.
explanation point or an explanation that who wins this. Penta versus Chad Gable. This is a pretty hard one to predict. I mean, with the way Penta's matches have been, you can't really predict who wins.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make your first
Penta.
prediction. You think Penta's
Now
gonna
I
win?
now I thought now let's take it back from a couple weeks back with Jovan and him. That match, absolute banger, but that showed what Penta had in the tank. That showed what he can do out of nowhere. Like, he's that skillful. So I think he will beat Chad Gable with all this athleticism, all this knowledge he has in the ring.
I'm gonna disagree with you. I have Chad Gable beating Penta here.
Ah,
I think it's Chad Gable's moment finally to be a champion on Raw. I feel like since last time when someone made their debut on Raw, I'm trying to remember, and Chad Gable lost to Penta. I feel like that would be a perfect chance for Chad Gable to beat Penta for the Intercontinental title.
no, but when he sells the Mexican Destroyer, that was amazing.
That would be great to see. Next, we have Rhea
No,
Ripley versus Charlotte Flair. I don't know
the
if
Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair winning. That would make her what, 16-time women's champion?
You no 15.
15. I don't know. I feel like I really want Rhea Ripley to win and retain. So I might disagree with you and say Rhea Ripley. Trick Williams versus Carmelo Hayes. I really want Carmelo Hayes to win this, so I am going to pick Carmelo Hayes. I feel like Trick Williams isn't that great of a U.S. champion. He hasn't defended his title much besides Sami Zayn at Backlash, I believe.
And the gingerbread.
Yeah. So Brody, who do you got?
Don't know what the in the world the gingerbread thing was for, but Carmelo.
You got Carmelo Hayes. I
I
mean,
want him back.
and we will come back to this video, and we will make a new one for our predictions once we start getting closer to SummerSlam. So yeah, next one, Jey Uso versus LA Knight. It would be crazy for Jey Uso to kind of lose this. I feel like. What are
Crash
your
Out
thoughts?
Jay. I want Crash Out Jay back, man.
Crash out
I
Jey.
feel like we will see Crash Out Jay in this match. I feel like he will go off on LA.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you. I have Jey Uso winning this not because of Crash Out Jay, but because of interference from Jimmy Uso and Jacob Fatu in the Bloodline in general. Maybe
Yeah,
we see the debut of Zilla Fatu because everyone keeps talking about him, and he was rumored that he was at the Performance Center and all that. Royce,
yeah.
we already told you guys Royce Keys, right, Brody? You agree?
Yep.
And then Seth Rollins, CM Punk. I have Seth Rollins. Brody, you said you had CM
I
Punk.
got CM Punk. I'm sorry.
Some reasoning.
No, wait. Actually, hold up.
Nah, don't switch up now.
Yeah, I
Don't switch
think
up now. Go ahead. Go ahead. Pick
Seth
CM Punk.
Rollins.
Give us your reasoning on why you think CM Punk is gonna win, Brody.
I mean, just to come back and win
Just to come
after
back.
being gone for so long, I feel like he would win.
I said Rollins winning. I feel like he just stands a better chance. At the same time, it's super hard to decide.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna stick with my pick and say Seth Rollins.
Seth actually used to be my favorite. Like back in 2020
You had
or
Seth Rollins
whatever,
was your favorite back in
19.
2020.
Back in like from 2017 to 20, that was who my top guy
Lies. It
was.
wasn't Roman Reigns.
Well,
I've been a Roman fan since 20.
I love Roman since like 2014 ish.
Alright,
Like
whatever.
I like the big dog, but like I kind of like this head of the table thing a little bit better.
Yeah.
Obviously,
So,
100 times better.
Brody,
Better with promos.
do you have any last words before we go ahead and get on out of here?
Nope,
You have no
got
last words.
none.
Like you never have any last words. You don't have any last words.
4 letters. Ugh.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, and turn your notifications on, subscribe, and we'll see you on episode 5. Peace.